All right. All right. It looks like we are streaming. Welcome to the Monday morning post Thanksgiving Bitcoin crypto news online, giving you your charts, your updates, some price predictions. Also, just to be Captain Obvious, we did not get our 100K over the holiday, the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, but we have retested the 90K area. We retested the high 90K several times. Take a look at that real quick. Um, right now we're at $95,608. If you move this into, don't pay any attention to the low battery. I need to definitely change that. If you look at the whole Bitcoin map, if it will pull that up for us, you can see this giant cup and handle, and we are part of the way up on the extension of this, but we should expect to see this go up into the 100K range very soon. Also, I do like to point out, and we'll get into altcoin season in a little bit, but our market cap is at 3.6 trillion. I believe this is we have reached a new all-time high for at least this market cycle for our market cap, the total amount of money in all these top listed coins. So that is something I am watching to gauge the altcoin season. The time chain block calendar, always fun to look at. We've got a long way to the next half inning, but blocks are being solved every so many minutes, and people are mining Bitcoin or hashing, supporting the network, earning money. $1 gets you 1,045 Satoshis. And if you're new to the channel, you don't know what a Satoshi is, it's 100 million times a Bitcoin is chopped up into 100 million pieces. Each Satoshi is one piece of those. So you can still get more than 1,000 of them for $1. Stack accordingly. This is not investing advice. As always, we're just talking shop. Let's see what extreme fear and greed. We are now back into extreme greed. So there is some profit taking. We will notice a little bit of red on the charts because of that, no doubt. Earlier this morning I looked and there was some profit taking. Looks like we're bouncing back up again. So, oh, what a difference a couple hours makes. All right. Overall, I'm very bullish. All right, let's look at our altcoin season indicator. We are very high on altcoin season. People are going to take profit. I am checking all the time for coins that I might cash out on. It is getting very heated very quickly. We could see a lot of people pulling money out of the market. I still think there's more money to go into the market and more money to be made. Our price prediction from coincodex.com for the 5-day, again, this calendar is based on a lot of indicators. It is bullish. We're looking at the 50-day moving average along with the 200-day moving average and other indicators that tell us within 5 days we should be at $99,000 Bitcoin, and then we should be at 11,000 in a month and 14,000 in a 3-month. So this is a point where the market could correct a bit before we go up again. Not investing advice, just looking at the indicators. Hey, thanks for liking and subscribing. Had about 25, 35 new subscribers in the last week. I really appreciate you tuning into Bitcoin Crypto News Online. I'm your host, Shane. I know I already introduced myself, but just so you know, I've been in Bitcoin originally dabbled in it in 2010, the end of 2010, but really got into it in 2017. I have produced videos since 2018. We were, monitored, shadow banned, all that stuff, and trying to get back into it the last the last couple years, little by little, and gradually to do a daily Monday through Friday update for you as much as I can and give you some quick news, some charts, whether the market is headed in a positive or negative direction on a daily basis, and then do more permanent videos that would be something that you might look at down the line in the video column. So that's kind of the gist of the show. I will not cuss. We're not going to use things that are you don't want to hear in front of your family or kids. So that's another good little tidbit that you get from our channel. So Chang Pin says he wouldn't mind a pardon from Donald Trump. I know there's a few other people who wouldn't mind a pardon from Trump either. So hopefully he does pardon a few people who have been demonized because of their involvement in cryptocurrency. BitGo expands into retail market with new trading platform. I see a lot of influencers on YouTube shilling that. I don't know if it's good or bad, so do your own due diligence. Maybe let me know what you think. Dogecoin flips Porsche and turns 160 million into much, much more. I don't know why this is cycling back and forth. It must have just updated again. This is live as you see it, most up-to-the-date news. Ripple XRP token flips Solana in market capitalization. You know, we didn't go through our top 10. Let's check that out. I did not notice that. Yes, they are back in third place. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, in order of importance. I don't look at these staked coins. I don't look at these coins that I don't really put a lot of trust in them, or they're just stable coins or whatever. Toncoin is next at 14. Stellar, Chainlink, Polkadot at 18. We got Horrenda, HBAR is the ticker, number 20. Honorable mentions, Litecoin has popped up to 24, while Pepe is down to 25. So there's some of your other favorite coins if you want to look at those. The market is generally up right this minute. Let's get back into the news. Spectra Lab identifies a syntax vulnerability, so that might be something you want to look at. Go over to Cointelegraph, check that out. These are the latest updates. Here is something. Abu Dhabi is rumored to be planning to put millions of dollars of Bitcoin into their coffers, their treasury. Derek Anderson tells us here that DFW Lab shifts base to Abu Dhabi to strengthen Middle East presence. This company is a Bitcoin-centric Web3 venture capitalist and crypto market maker, putting their headquarters in Abu Dhabi, the United Arabic Emirates, the UAE, and they are going to try to bring more financial services and real-world assets into the Middle East. So that is a growing market. They have offices in Dubai, Switzerland, and other areas. So this is probably a good thing that we get more people in the world on board with cryptocurrency. They are kind of tied into a lot of things. They're listed as a partner of Dubai Multi-Commodities Center, and that is an economic zone for Crypto Center. So you got Bybit, Solana, CV, venture capitalists, and Cointelegraph among the neighbors there in this country. So there's a lot of crypto stuff going on there. They're regulated by the Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority. So there is some law there. It's not completely the wild, wild west. And these laws were just created in March. So it is relatively new. We could see some changes down the road. Also, related news, Cointelegraph establishes a Middle East office in the same area here, and you can read about that if you want. So definitely a strong cryptocurrency presence there. Portfolio between 72 billion and 77 million with over 700 projects in it in this DWF Labs. So this is something notable. They definitely are going to affect the price of cryptocurrency, moving that market, putting capitalization, liquidity in that market. Also on Cointelegraph, Alex O'Donnell tells us here what we all want to hear if we have any Ethereum. is it has been kind of sluggish and has not made the big jumps that everybody expected, but it is moving up. We are over $3,600. If you look at the Ethereum chart, you will see a cup and handle. And this isn't a lot of coins, by the way, but I think so. You see a little bit of a cup forming here, but take a look at this right here. Here you have a large cup and somewhat of a handle forming here, and the expectation is that this is going to shoot up and do some big gains. Ethereum sees a record inflow of 2.2 billion in 2024, and as Bitcoin kind of recovers, investors are seeking other opportunities. The record inflows is a dramatic turnaround for sentiment for ETH, according to CoinShares December 2nd on their funds flow report. Also, a lot of people have been jumping on Solana and Sui and Avalanche and some of these other layer ones, and looking at the amount of projects they have and the seriousness of the projects. And yet ETH has the most projects and the most serious projects and the most money in it. So it isn't going away. Even though it may be slower, there are working on things. So there's still opportunity here that people are looking at. Starting November 26, there was 270 million during that first week, and the inflows for a new record year high of 37 billion, according to the data that they have for you here, listed on the CoinShares site. This could be an early sign of altcoin season. We've seen Dogecoin go up. People have been waiting for ETH. Usually ETH goes up, and this also is an indicator that we are entering altcoin season. ETH saw inflows of 636 million during the same period of time. So yeah, lots of money going in there. Hartman Capital Funder Felix Hartman believes the pivot from Bitcoin to ETH is a signal that Wall Street is ready to join in the fun. The ETF funds, exchange traded funds of ETH, have flipped Bitcoin for the inflows for the first time. So this is new. There's more money going into ETH right now for this period than going into Bitcoin. So there's money going into both of them. So pretty amazing here. You can see here the tweets about this happening, this leading to the new rest of the bull market. Also, Ripple surging a new high here is amid the Trump win, all of this optimism, things like this, the rebound that people have been waiting for so long. $2.69. Man, I sold it right before it jumped. I'm glad I only had $100 worth. Wasn't heavily invested in it, but man, I always miss the ETH one. I will admit that. I never can figure out what's going on with ETH. You just have to wait for eternity, give up, and then it'll go up. That's my take on it. What's your take? So anyway, positive news from ETH, positive news from the altcoin season, and Bitcoin. Man, everybody's coming at Bitcoin from every angle. Here, another Cointelegraph article from Josh O'Sullivan tells us Bitcoin finds a new purpose in DeFi through mining-backed model, and this is bridging Bitcoin to DeFi with an innovative way to have Bitcoin-backed mining operations. So this is what it is. InterValue, which is the name of a company that you see there, introduces Bitcoin backing in DeFi with EVA to create a new, that's just the acronym for the company. EVA is InterValue, to establish predictable growth in an unpredictable space. So decentralized DeFi, there's a lot of opportunities here. Investors want to put their Bitcoin to use. This is a possibility that you could look into. I'm not recommending it. I don't know it in depth, but just sharing the article with you might be something you want to look at. There's all kinds of ways to earn interest on Bitcoin now. I'm not a big fan of most of them, especially if they hold your Bitcoin, but there are three-party wallets. There are other things that might be something you're interested in. Most DeFi projects require investors to deposit Bitcoin in a centralized platform, and then they go broke or whatever and take it away from you, right? So there's a lot of risks. But these opportunities that provide utility for the BTC asset is a new approach. And then the backing with the potential of blockchain technology through a transparent and secure method, like a third-party wallet, could be a method that allows the DeFi space to offer predictable and secure growth, according to this article. They call it Bitcoin-backed burn vault. It's designed to establish and maintain a steady but raising price, and Bitcoin can only be withdrawn from the burn vault by burning EVA tokens. That ensures that EVA maintains a value parallel to Bitcoin, and users can store the token in their own wallets with no need for staking or lockup. So that's a plus, right? That might be something you want to look into. I haven't tried it. I'm not recommending it. I don't get any sort of fee from these folks. I'm just reading the article, folks. Do your own research. But this is another use case for Bitcoin. So they will be holding Bitcoin, right? InterValue managed to raise over 75 Bitcoin the first week, doubling its target of 35. So, it's not a huge amount, but it adds up, right? They burned up to 500,000 EVA and continue to plan to burn another 250 tokens each month. This makes that token price go up, and there's their kind of announcement of that. And this will include Bitcoin as part of their DeFi project, integrating Bitcoin into the DeFi environment. They use synthetic forms like WBTC on Arbitrum network, but their goal is to use real Bitcoin in more complex situations. It says, we aspire to be at the forefront of this movement as technology advances and adoption grows. We're ready to evolve alongside it and actively contribute to this evolution, making every effort to be part of the advancement in this field. So there you go, another use case for Bitcoin. There's so many of them, folks, going into retirements, going into ETFs, companies buying Bitcoin, companies buying ETFs, utilizing it in their treasury. We are most likely looking at an up market with some down spots, but new highs, I believe, are yet to be seen. So that is it. That's all I got for you today. Have a great day. I am out of here. Good day, sir.